Hello folks, welcome to 2025 and the first walkie-talkie of 2025. Now, I wasn't really expecting to do a walkie-talkie, but I think, to be honest, the nature of what I'm about to say is actually pretty damn relevant. Now, thieves have stolen cabling between Blackpool, Preston, Bolton, Manchester, and it's causing very severe disruption, and there's very little rail replacement available on the 1st of January. I mean, think about it, who's going to be sitting up dry January waiting for a call, sitting in a house waiting for the call to come down to bus depot to collect a bus and do all the rail replacement? That's not a worthy thought, to be honest. But anyway, cable that powers the trains between the aforementioned has been stolen off the actual line, but also electric cable and equipment for an electrification project which is somewhat nearby has been bumped. It's bad enough when the line between Blackpool and Manchester has been thieved. That's bad enough, and all the cancellations that happen, and all the bad feeling, and all the argument between passengers and train staff. That is awful. But this other level of theft, the theft of equipment to do with the line electrification project, that's even worse. And I think at this point in time it would be very foolish of me not to outline the levels of danger people are putting themselves for just to collect a few bits of cord and other equipment that could potentially get them a fair whack of money to either cure the debts or get them a score bag, right? The risks always outweigh the benefits, right? And a quick stop at this juncture, right? People that thieve line-side equipment are massive dicks, because apart from the actual act of theft, all the amount of delay, cancellation, bad feeling, long waits outside Preston train station waiting for a replacement bus to appear, but it somehow doesn't appear, likewise the taxis. So people that incur, as in the people that cause the theft, are massive dicks. They're selfish cunts, actually, because their 5 minutes of glory is another group of people's 5 hours of misery. And I don't think we should be starting the new year off to misery, inflicting misery upon others. We're meant to be a nation of Britain get talking, let's get talking, walkie-talkie, left-halfa, right? This isn't very left. This is rather cunt to do to a group of people, right? And then there's also the stress of people working the signalling centres having to deal with this carry on as well. So if you think it's a jolly and it feels good to steal equipment and cause all sorts of delay, tension, you name it, then definitely you're a cunt, right? Let's get back to the chapter of risk, right? To walk the railway lines to find equipment and hook it away, you could actually get yourself blasted with 25,000 volts. That's what in a police taser, but with an interesting caveat. The police officer's taser is very low amps, very high voltage, where the cords above are extremely high voltage, as in 25,000, and the amperage is about in the region of 5,000 or 6,000 amp, right? On that taser, it's probably less than 20th of an amp. So you can see almost massive, mad amounts of difference, you know, where, you know, like the overhead cords, or even the third, what is it called, the third rail system, right? It's the amperes that kill. And if someone touches overhead 25k, that level is irrelevant, they're dying. Have you ever sometimes seen, like, you know, a seagull going towards the electric cable before your train comes in, and then you suddenly see this massive pop and a flurry of feathers? Yeah. But yeah, I really have to say loud and clear enough. They want to know, I walked down the railway tracks to steal the equipment, could even land in sinking / subsidence, and you know, if there's a bit of subsidence and you try and walk along it and you fell down, you could fall down anywhere down to 150 foot, and getting you back out before the next train might not happen. You know, risk of electric shock death, subsidence. There's bits between stations that are obviously sinkhole places. You can fall through that. You could even get an electric shock off maybe the equipment that sits at the line side at 410 volts. Again, the voltage is pretty irrelevant, it's the amps, and anything over, according to Reddit, 0.50 of an amp could actually kill someone. It could put someone's brain into, not brain, it could put someone's heart into an arrhythmia, and then it ends out quite quickly. It's not a journey worth taking. If you are poor, there are other ways about dealing with it. If you are wanting to cure a debt, there's ways around it. You walk around the railway line, not worth it. And you could incur thousands of people having delay and cancellation and standing waiting for non-existent rail replacement buses. It's generally not worth it. If you're poor, stay in your house. But an electric will cut off, I'll stay in the house. Even then, grab a coat, go to bed, something. Don't put people's journey plans at risk, and don't put yourselves life at risk. Just do something apart from that, because I think 2024 had a lot of deaths, and I don't want a year similar to that. I want a year with less death. It's quite honestly, hearing about it is pretty grim. Anyway folks, I hope I've articulated in the most efficient way what's been going on. Everybody that's travelling between Blackpool, Manchester, always remember nationalexpress.com, not plugging the brand or anything. Anyway folks, I think I'm pretty much done, so enjoy the rest of New Year's Day. I'll catch you soon. I might need a new phone. Think doesn't want to